What it do, ski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today I'm here with my reaction video to Harry Potter. This one is number 5, y'all. This one is called Order of the Phoenix. Let's get it. Last one was the tournament arc where we had David Tennant as the villain. We also had Robert Pattinson getting bopped. What I actually found really interesting was how Voldemort was conjured up and he is back to life, back to reality. I feel like now that he is out and about, and he's not like in a flashback or in another body, whatever, he's gonna be serving more as an immediate threat to Harry. That's gonna be cool to check out. And yeah, I mean, it's cool to see how the films have changed so far over, you know, just these past 5 ones now. So let's see where things go from here. So as always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I also, I think, I don't want to jinx it, but I think I figured out the problem with why the camera kept freezing a ridiculous amount of times. It had to do with the amount of USB slots being used in like the PCI or whatever it's called. So I've only have the camera and the converter and the mic in the back, so fingers crossed. That being said, let's just get into this one, guys. Harry Potter number 5. Yeet. Oh, this shit's grim. Oh, but there's the levity and the bops and the Order of the Phoenix. They're like a cult or something?
Hey, Big D. Beat up another 10-year-old.
This one deserved it.
Hello.
Moaning in your sleep every night. At least I'm not afraid of my pillow. Where is your mum? Where is your mum, Potter? Is she dead? Is she dead?
Oh! He just pulled out his wand. Oh my god, that looks so silly, but I mean, he knows he's with the shits. Was Voldemort on his bullshit right now? Is he going straight for him? Dementors?
Dudley, run!
Oh wait, they want Dudley too?
Don't patrol them!
Hit him with the God spell. He said, "Be gone, Dementor."
You know Dumbledore? Go wandering around on your own. Good lord, boy. Don't leave the house.
Harry's also now in self-quarantine.
Who did this to you, boy?
It was this one.
Happy, are we? Oh, boy has gone yumpy.
Oh, he's gonna pull her on?
I've reached my limit, you hear?
That at 6:23 this evening, you performed the Patronus charm in the presence of a muggle.
Uh-oh.
As are hereby expelled from Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
Man caught the banhammer? Oh, he can't cope with this.
Justice.
I know he's not supposed to be using spells like that, but I mean, his life was on the line. He was about to get bodied. Also, what's Dobby saying? Like, he's kind of, there's been a lack of him. I feel like we should be seeing him more often. Something's afoot.
For God's sake. Rescuing you, of course.
What's your pending or formal hearing?
A hearing?
Don't worry, Harry. We'll explain everything when we get back to headquarters.
Okay, bet.
Nymphadora.
Sick, you can just change your hair.
In formation, everyone.
Hey, let's go. Okay, that was a pretty solid opening. I'm glad to see Moody's back in business. I don't know how that logistically that works, but hey, I'll roll with it. Oh, serious? Oh, everyone is spooked out. I've been liking this so far. Also, the directing. This reminds me of the third one.
The Order of the Phoenix. It's a secret society. Dumbledore formed it back when they first fought you.
Oh shit! Okay, not a cult, but it's society, yeah.
Gone all summer without scrap. After all, I'm the one who saw Voldemort return.
Perhaps Potter will grow up to be a fellow, just like his godfather.
Okay, Snape.
Snape's part of the Order. Serious.
Alright, what's the case? The boy who
attacking
lies.
Dumbledore as well.
Now, fear makes people do terrible things. 14 years ago, he had huge numbers at his command, and not just witches and wizards, but all manner of dark creatures.
Confirmed. We're going into war arc.
He's been recruiting something he didn't have last time.
A weapon.
No, that's enough. He's just a boy.
Okay. Feels like a pretty big pivot in the series now.
Dumbledore, is he daft or is he dangerous?
Wow. Harry's going to trial.
Good luck, Harry.
Oh, I love that he's wearing a corduroy jacket. I love corduroy. It's my favorite fabric.
Albus Percival, Wulfric,
Brown.
Here come that boy.
Charges against the accused are as follows: that produce a Patronus charm of a muggle while under the age of 17.
Yes, I was.
Witches and wizards.
I was only doing it because of the Dementors.
Highly convenient.
I'm not lying. There were two of them, and if I hadn't...
Please describe the attack.
Were there by coincidence, Minister?
Yeah, Terry freaking Potter, dog.
For a moment, as though you were suggesting that the ministry
They put a
had
hit.
ordered the attack.
Oh shit!
Of course, there is someone who might be behind the attack.
They're clearly in Valdy's pockets.
Cornelius, the evidence that the Dark Lord has returned. Stop.
Those in favor of conviction.
All right, let's see who the snakes are.
Those in favor of clearing the accused of all charges.
Cleared of all charges.
Professor.
Oh, he's cheese. He's like, Harry, I told you not to speak, dog. What are you doing?
Sirius, what are you doing here? If somebody sees you...
I had to see you off, didn't I? What's life without a little risk?
I don't want to see you get shut back in Azkaban.
Oh, don't worry about me. I wanted you to have this.
Photos of his parents?
Original Order of the Phoenix. Marlene McKinnon. She was killed 2 weeks after this was taken. Voldemort wiped out her entire family.
Oof.
Neville's parents.
They suffered a fate worse than death, you ask me. And still a day doesn't go by. I don't miss your dad.
Passing the torch. They make their own Order of the Phoenix. Ron, Hermione, Neville, and them. And I also appreciate giving the little backstory of Neville's family. That adds a tragic layer to him. Slenderman Voldemort. Yeah, I'm like really digging this one so far. Potter Plotter? Oh, that's so good.
Your name on it.
Oh, he got tall. No, my God, Harry's barking.
What I tell
You know what's crazy? Before I watched these films, I never expected it to be about like Harry like just having all these like anger issues and stuff like that. But it makes sense considering his dilemma. It's like family's dead, people always out to snake him in some capacity. Terrible family life. I always thought it was gonna be chippy and cheery. Clearly not the case.
What is it?
What's what?
That. Pulling the carriage.
Oh.
Pulling itself like always.
So that might be like, oh, he's like hallucinating. So maybe he really didn't see the Dementors or some shit.
I can see them too. You're just as sane as I am. Everyone, this is Luna Lovegood. I hope there's pudding.
Margot.
Yeah.
While Professor Hagrid is on temporary leave.
Oh, what?
We also wish to welcome our new Professor Dolores Umbridge.
Very good, friend.
She seems hella fugazi.
Progress for the sake of progress.
My mum didn't want me to come back this year because of you. The Daily Prophet's been saying a lot of things about you, Harry. Dumbledore as well.
What, and your mum believes them? You should read the Prophet then, like your stupid mother. It'll tell you everything you need to know.
Don't you dare talk about my mother like
I'll
that.
have a go at anyone that calls me a liar. Has anyone else got a problem with Harry?
I mean, you did last movie, but I mean...
He'll come through. We'll see. I said I'm fine, Ron.
Harry's really going through it this one. We're not even like a quarter done. The Wizard World definitely feels more realized, seeing from the Order of the Phoenix. It also feels like a more sense of community and family amongst the teachers and the students 5 films in now.
Ordinary wizarding level examinations.
We're not going to use magic.
You will be learning about defensive spells in a secure, risk-free way. School is
It's a balance.
It's supposed to prepare us for what's out there.
It's theory
There's nothing out there, dear.
and practical work.
Who do you imagine wants to attack children?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Lord Voldemort. It's not a lie. I saw him. I fought him.
Detention! Tragic accident.
It was murder. Voldemort killed him. You must know that.
Enough!
I mean, I'd be surprised if she's not in his pockets.
How many times?
As long as it takes for the message to sink in.
You haven't given me any ink.
Oh, you won't need any ink.
That be written on his skin? Abuse? Hello? I went straight to Dumbledore after that one. 100%.
Never. I'm not asking you to write all of it for me.
Oh, please, just... I've got to tell Dumbledore.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
The parents knew about this.
Yeah, well, I haven't got any of those, have I, Ron?
Hello, Harry Potter.
A lot of new
Aren't they
additions
cold?
this one.
Bit.
You've known someone who's died, then?
My mum. She was quite an extraordinary witch, but she did like to experiment, and
Oh,
one day one of her spells went badly wrong.
Seems you're about the only ones that do.
I don't think that's true. You're not as much of a threat.
Do you ever stop eating?
I let the man live.
Having already.
Very believable too. They didn't really do much with the ministry for a while.
Just one bite first for the defense against the dark arts.
Oh no,
post, is
leave
that
Snape
correct?
alone. Let him be moody on his own. You can't
You
change
were
him up.
unsuccessful?
No music. Let's go. Mucking up Hogwarts this year.
No, wait, no, I think I do see something, yes. I do something dark.
Oh, she's really doing some damage this one. Look.
Can't do this.
Several things I would like to say.
Step in, boy. Let's go. Bring in the big guns.
Might I ask you to escort Sybil back inside? Do not, however, have the authority to banish him from the ground. Power remains with the headmaster.
Oh no, you're not going after my boy. Oh, confirmed.
Professor!
Assassination on Dumbledore's happening next.
Professor! Professor!
Depending if they decide to continue this into the next one. They're really setting up Harry in the Phoenix right now. The Order.
Answering your letter. But Dumbledore was assembling his own forces to take on the Ministry.
He really is out there, isn't he?
I mean, I'm sure they could go to the library and start learning spells on their own as well, right?
You all know why we're here. We need a teacher. One who's had real experience defending themselves against the dark arts.
Potter could tell us more about how Diggory got killed.
Is it true you can produce a Patronus charm? Yes.
And he killed a basilisk with the sword in Dumbledore's office. Third year, he fought with about 100 Dementors at once.
And last year, he really did fight off you-know-who in the flesh.
Wait.
He's just being modest.
No, Hermione, I'm not.
Appreciate a humble king.
Facing this stuff is not like school. Watching a friend die right before your eyes. You don't know what that's like.
We're watching him become a leader. All right, recruitment season. Let's go.
What happens if Umbridge does find out? Who cares? It's sort of exciting breaking the rules.
Who are you and what have you done with Hermione Granger?
Jo couldn't take her eyes off you, could she?
Oh my goodness, that was so loud. Oh my god, this guy is such a snake. It's like Randall from Recess. Miss Finster.
Expelliarmus!
Oh, we gotta have that.
Stunning is one of the most useful spells in your arsenal. A wizard's bread and butter, really. So,
Oh, Hermione's gonna body him.
There's nothing more than what we are now. If they can do it, why not us?
Let's go. My man is getting confident. Voldy's definitely gonna attack them.
That's it for this lesson. Practicing on your own as best you can. And well done, everyone. Great work. Sounds great, guys. Would you excuse me?
I think my man's is about to shoot his shot.
I heard Umbridge gave you a rough time the other day.
Just learning all this makes me wonder if he'd known it.
Cedric did know this stuff. He was really good.
You're a really good teacher, Harry.
Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, I thought him name dropping that was showing that he doesn't really feel her.
Wet. I mean, she was sort of crying.
See, this is a character interactions that I felt was lacking from the fourth film, in my opinion. As only a film watcher, right? Not without book context.
Something hidden.
We're not bodying Brian. Was that a live feed?
Look at me! What's happening to me?
You wished to see me?
I'm afraid we can't wait.
Of this connection is for the moment unclear. Pray he remain. Used properly, the power of our clemency will help shield you from. Prepare yourself.
You let the man change a bit. Like, he's still got the cold sweats on him.
Offered it to Dumbledore as headquarters for the Order. The only useful thing I've been able to do. I hated the lot of them. My parents. My mother did that after I ran away. I was always welcome at the Potters. I see so much in you, Harry. You are so very much
I wanted to...
Because we've all got both light and dark inside of us. What matters is the part we choose to act on. That's who we really are.
Oh, I really needed to hear that.
Harry, time to go.
Oh, this is too good. He's done so. Also, the coat reminds me of Capaldi when he had the velvet coat.
Been away from me health.
Your health? If I were you, I shouldn't get too used to being back. In fact, wouldn't bother unpacking at all.
Dumbledore sent me to parley with the giants.
Giants?
Wasn't the only one that was trying to win them over. We'd all best be ready when she does.
When Hagrid's serious, you know it's going down.
Yesterday evening, did escape. And of course, the Muggle Prime Minister has been alerted. Personal experience of escaping from Azkaban.
Serious?
Mass murderer. Sirius Black.
You step up again, bro?
I wanted to apologize. I believe you.
I'm quite proud to be their son. I'm not sure I'm ready for everyone to know just yet. We're gonna make them proud, Neville. That's a promise. A powerful memory. The happiest you can remember. Allow it to fill you up.
Oh, Harry's about to pop off.
I have no intention of going to Azkaban.
Take him!
The man really just dipped.
Dumbledore's got style.
That's facts. He's a flashy man.
Boys and girls, inches of
What was that font? You gotta keep it consistent. Full takeover complete. That's really fucked up, dude.
I'll likely be getting the sack any day now.
Down here, you great buffoon.
Oh my god, he's a titan.
I couldn't just leave.
Robbie, that is not polite.
We could do something. We talked about this.
Bring that, he'll come through when you need him the most.
He gets his own food and all. Lazy, arrogant.
Don't say a word against my father.
Bitterly unfair your lives have been. Well, life isn't fair. Your blessed father knew that. In fact, he frequently sought to. Your father was a swine.
Take off!
Oh!
James.
Impedimenta.
Oh, true. His dad was Malfoy. They all failed the exam after repeating a year at Hogwarts. No, the attack's happening now. Oh, confirmed.
What if Voldemort meant for you to see this?
It's a trap.
He's the only family I've got left.
He's not risking that.
What do we do?
You were going to Dumbledore, weren't you?
And what?
You sent for me.
What is he talking about, Snape?
No idea.
It's an issue of ministry security. You leave me with
What?
the Cruciatus curse ought to loosen your tongue.
That's illegal.
Lord Cornelius.
Tell her, Harry! Dumbledore's secret weapon. It had to be somewhere students wouldn't find it accidentally.
Gonna hit Hermione and he's gonna kill her. Bet.
Under the law, as creatures of near human intelligence. Dare you?
Oh shit.
Please, please stop it. I will have order. Do something. Tell them I mean no harm.
Must not tell lies.
Oh no! Harry's like, Hermione, did you see anything? Because I didn't.
Thank you, Corp.
Harry, you're a unit, okay? No, you're going in together, fam.
Dumbledore's arm is supposed to be about doing something real.
Oh, you know what? They could do something maybe where she's like Malfoy's like half sister or something, because the dad. She said the dad is still alive. We'll see.
Can live while the other survives.
Harry!
What the?
Where's Sirius?
Hand me the prophecy.
If you do anything to us, I'll break it. What tricks are strange?
Neville Longbottom. How's Mum and Dad?
Better now they're about to be avenged. Why did Voldemort need me to come and get this?
Oh shit.
Speak his name.
You filthy half-blood!
It's all right. It's just a curious lad, aren't you?
Guess I can wait a little longer.
Now!
All right, let's get it.
Just an empty arch.
Oh my god.
Did you actually believe? Or were you truly naive enough against us?
This guy pisses me off. How he's able to get away with all this is ridiculous.
No. Watch your friend die.
Attempted murder number 2.
Get away from my godson.
Ah, let's go. Squad up.
The others get out of here.
This is sick. Was that it? He's donezo? Just like that, eh? Ugh. Ugh. Here he is. Oh shit. Thank you.
To you.
We're not doing the double bubble. Yo, the fight sequences in this one are fucking sick. This isn't the end of the line, fam. Well, you don't got your family technically, but since Sirius is dead.
You're the weak one. You'll never know love, friendship.
And you will lose everything. He's back.
Yep. Confirm, no, please, not a plotter.
All is back to normal at Hogwarts.
Quite a lot went down in this one too. Shit.
And therefore, you might be more protected.
The prophecy said neither one can live while the other one survives.
It's coming for you.
One of us is going to have to kill the other. Got one thing that Voldemort doesn't have.
Each other.
Something worth fighting for.
Oh.
And thus ends another year at Hogwarts.
A rather dark one, actually. And that was Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix. That was my reaction video. I actually enjoyed this one quite a bit, especially the first. It's just about 2 hours and 20 minutes long. I thought the first hour was actually really solid and well done. I liked how they took their time to introduce the Ministry on their bullshit. Basically saying how now that Voldemort's out, there's clearly something going on with them internally where they don't have Harry's best interests in mind and they're looking out for Voldemort. I also love the idea how if this is more of a pivot showing, you know, the first 4 films are obviously setting up this wizard world, them going through the schooling and whatnot, and now that Voldemort is out and about, they took a really big shift in my opinion, making this about like now we have to focus about the end game. There's a war, we have to ready ourselves. So from that perspective, I actually really enjoyed this film. Like a minor critique, I think, in the middle, all the changes started happening at Hogwarts once Umbridge was sort of introduced as a new headmaster. That's when things started to change up the pace, in my opinion, where I thought they were doing really well. I think things started to slow down a bit. I think it's because we had such montages and a lot of changes happening quickly. I guess their own army being formed, Harry teaching them. I think those portions of the film sort of messed up with the pacing ever so slightly, but I still think as a whole, this was well done. Really got to see Harry being pushed and stressed out quite a lot in this film. He had quite a few outbursts, obviously, with Dumbledore, and then having this internal struggle with obviously his connection with Voldemort that was made more clear here now. So they're setting up that one of them's gonna have to kill each other in order for them to survive. So that's gonna be pretty epic to see. Also, something that stood out to me this time. Sorry, I'm like cross. I'm too high right now. Like, okay, I'm just gonna be bent over talking because I'm uncomfortable. sitting right now. Actually, 3 things really excelled to me here. One was the character dynamic and relations I thought between the group. I thought it was much better this time around compared to the Goblet of Fire. I love all the moments between Ron and Hermione here, sort of poking fun at each other, but also looking after one another. The chemistry here and the friendship and the bonds in this film, I thought were one of the best so far. I loved also seeing Harry taking charge and becoming a leader this time around. Obviously, he's had a lot going on. The first half of this film, Hogwarts, which is his home and what he looks forward to every year, things were just really bogging him down. So I was glad to see him sort of take charge and lead. Also, something that was really apparent to me this time around was, while we have sort of elaborated on the wizard world, we've set up seeds in the previous films, and I felt in this one they really paid off. The Ministry, they were introduced heavily with Arthur in the second film, and in the third film too, when they were introduced, we saw them just briefly. In this one, they're obviously the main focus. It's sort of like the Ministry and their corruptness versus Harry at Hogwarts. So I thought that was a really interesting way to go about that dynamic. If Dolores was just like, she was almost too much for me, with the whole, you know, abusing the kids with the writing, and just changing things up completely at Hogwarts. It was almost a little too much, but I think they balanced it. I think they balanced it enough. The wizard world felt the most realized, I think, out of all the films so far, and it didn't feel like it felt very natural in the way. Maybe it's because we're in the 5th film now, and they've spaced it out enough, and they've set the seeds this entire time to feel, for everything to feel natural when it comes on screen. So from the new creatures that were introduced here, the trial in the beginning, it all just felt like I'm seeing more of this world, and it just felt so expansive, and I really like that. Also, good change of pace how there was no Quidditch match. I think that was a good choice as well, because again, that could get a little bit repetitive here. And I mean, overall, I think this was just a pretty well put together film. I thought the acting here is actually much better too. Some of the messages here, the scenes here between, for example, Sirius and Harry, I thought that was a great moment, you know, a sincere moment between him and his godfather. I think maybe they could have made Harry's internal struggle a little bit more, I guess, spend a little bit more time in his mind. But I mean, I guess we could just see through all the nightmares that he's having through this connection with Voldemort that he's clearly going through it. That was Harry Potter 5. I also thought the action sequences this time around were well done, because in previous contexts, I thought the action felt a little static, whereas in Order of the Phoenix, it felt more dynamic. We're seeing more skilled wizards and witches fighting each other, as we saw in the final sequence. I also thought the effects here were much better, seeing you know, these, you know, veteran wizards fighting each other, you know, Dumbledore versus Voldemort. I thought that was made for a really engaging action sequence. Overall, though, I actually did enjoy this one quite a bit and thought this was probably one of the better ones so far. But guys, what do you think about this one? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, I know I've been sort of doing like a week and a half tweak delay for this one, for these films. I want to apologize. I will be getting episode 6 up next, and it'll be up within the week. So I'm probably gonna try and get episode 6 and 7 by the end of the month. So probably expect one, like each week, expect the next ones for the Harry Potter films. I'm gonna be doing 6 and then 7. So today is the 15th. So yeah, expect 2 more by the end of the month. I love you. I will see you all next time, guys. Peace.